pouring rain. I wish I could take the camera. Maybe I can. Let's see. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. How are you liking PennApps so far?
It's good. I love the campus. It's beautiful.
Alright guys, so we're going to a web development workshop. It's been pretty cool. Just having a good time. Still in the works of developing our app. So we will show you guys what it will look like once we're all done.
Your skin looks so good. Good. Tiring but good.
We are all done.
And we're gonna see what's in store for tomorrow. Enjoyed the video, vlog, trailer, PennApps, whatever you want to call it, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It wasn't originally supposed to go on YouTube. It was supposed to go on one of my personal blogs, but we're in the midst of quarantine, so I was like, why not just upload it on YouTube? I have nothing better to do. So I'll talk about PennApps and my first hackathon. I had a great time. Like, honestly, I wish I could have stayed there forever. I just had such a great time. I learned so much. I met amazing people. Like, it was just a great experience for me, and I would love to go to more hackathons. So I'm probably gonna go to more next year once this pandemic is over. But I had a great time. So I guess I should give you guys some tips. Well, one, definitely pack a sleeping bag, a bunch of blankets. Like, you can't just pack a sleeping bag. You need to pack like a bunch of blankets, a comforter, or something if you're packing a sleeping bag. bring a blow up mattress if you can. They do provide blow up mattresses at hackathons. Well, I think because they have provided them at PennApps, but a lot of them have holes in them. So in the middle of the night it goes psh, and you're like, I'm waking up freezing cold on the blow up mattress because the cold floor, because it's not like you're in a luxury style hotel. No, you're gonna be on the cold floor in the middle of a classroom, in the middle of a hallway. It's first come first serve. You gotta find wherever you want to sleep, and I'm pretty sure that's how most hackathons go. So I would say if you can, bring a blow up mattress, and on top of that bring a sleeping bag. It's gonna be cold, like there's no heat. Nobody's gonna keep the heat on a weekend in a university, I'm guessing. I really don't know why it was so cold, but it was really cold. It was cold probably because everybody didn't really shower. That's another thing. You can't shower. So I would suggest you bring a bunch of baby wipes, you bring a little washcloth, some soap, and go into the sink, and because it's like a weekend. So some hackathons are a day. There's some 24-hour hackathons. There's some that are 2 days, 3 days. So if it's more than a day, I promise you, they're not going to have showers for you to shower in. You're going to have to go into a bathroom and hit your hot spots, take a bird bath. They might have had showers. I think they did, but I honestly, it wasn't like really it wasn't like, oh my gosh, here are these showers. Like, it wasn't a big gigantic thing. So definitely bring a washcloth and towel. Bring textbooks. So if you have any textbooks that you think might be useful, such as a Java textbook, a Python textbook, a C++ textbook, whatever textbook you feel like will help you develop your application, bring that. Bring your notes, bring a notebook, pencil, paper, a laptop. They're gonna also tell you a bunch of stuff to bring. They're gonna be like, bring a laptop, whatever, but definitely bring a textbook if you can, so you can be like, oh shoot, I remember this, like when you're trying to develop, let me look through my notes. Definitely bring a notebook. I would also say, what else? Bring your best self. I'm joking. Money, because you might need actually, you really don't need money, because in PennApps, I only been to PennApps, so I only can refer to this. They have food they're giving you food like every other hour, snacks, stuff like that. So you really don't need money, because they're going to keep on providing you with food. What else? I would say definitely put your best foot forward. Do not be intimidated by anyone. So if you're going to the hackathon with the intention to win the hackathon, to get the ultimate prize, do that. So you need to go in there, have a game plan, have your team. You need to come with the team. Because if you're on that mindset that I need to win, I'm going to win this prize, I'm going to use these different organizations' APIs and stuff like that, you need to come prepared. And that's what a lot of people did. A lot of people came. Remind you, high school students were there too. So come with your team and dive in. For me, that wasn't me. I went for an experience. So I wasn't like, yes, we're about to make this app. Everybody, let me find. No, I was not doing that. I was like, I'm coming for experience. I'm going to go to all the workshops. I'm trying to educate myself. I'm trying to improve on my skill set. So that's why I went. So when I was there, I went to all the workshops. So let's bring it back a minute. The team that I created, well, not I created, but that was created, as you saw when we were picking teams in the video. The team that was created, we were all novice. So we were like, we're gonna go to the workshop. So there's workshops going on all day, every day. Twitter workshops, Amazon workshops, Apple workshops, Google workshops. Like, and the workshops are just like different APIs, how to build a website, web development, back end, front end, how to do this, how to do that, by all these different companies. Yes, I'm going to go to that. Yes, I might not have time to sit here and do an app all day, but will I sit here and go to all of these workshops? Yes, I will, because I want to improve my skill. I'm new. So that sidebar, quick fact. I was originally a bio pre-med major. I switched to computer science. So that's why I'm just now, getting into my first hackathon. And that is why you guys probably don't think it's a great app that we developed, but hey, I thought it was a great app. But that's why I'm just now going to my first hackathon and developing my first application, because I'm used to the computer science world. So it was a great experience to put at least. I don't even remember where I just left off what I was saying, but definitely attend the workshops if you can. Even if you do have an app that you already know, you came here with an app halfway developed and you're like, I'm coming to this hackathon to finish my app and get these companies to see it. You can do that, but I still feel like you should definitely go to a workshop and learn something new. So that's what me and my team mainly did. So when we were there, we learned Xcode, and Xcode is Apple's API, Apple's language through Swift. I really should know the specifics on it, but that's what Xcode is. So we learned and developed Xcode and used our app for that. We learned it the night before and developed a whole app based off that. Like, some people, that's like so many of the judges when they're coming around, they're like, oh my gosh, you just learned this and you developed a whole app on it. So it's like, yes, like that's why I say go to the workshops, because you can learn so much. Like, we didn't have that much technical experience. I know I didn't have that much technical experience, and clearly my team did not either. So we had to make do. We went to these workshops and tried to figure out how we were going to make the best app for us, for our team. Like, we didn't have the intention on winning. We had the intention on learning. So I would say definitely go in there with the mindset of, what am I going to learn today? What am I going to learn this weekend? I will also say don't be intimidated. Don't be intimidated by anybody. There's going to be so many people around you that are probably smarter than you, but hey, you can be just as smart as them. Don't let people intimidate you. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, look at them, they're doing this, they're done. Okay, worry about yourself and try your best. There's there's competition everywhere. That's life. Life is filled with people that are going to be your competition, but definitely don't be intimidated by anyone. If anything, let's say you see these people doing all these great things and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to be on that team. Ask them, be like, hey guys, this is my first hackathon. Do you guys mind if I'm a part of your team? I want to learn this, that, and the third. I don't mind learning back end. I don't mind learning front end. Teach me. Ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. And that's another thing. They have people there that are willing to help. There are people everywhere. There's a Slack app that you have to download, and you can contact different people to try to develop your app. There's adults, like, it's not just students, so you can ask adults there, the chaperones, whatever you want to call them. Hey, I really need help with this application. Please help me. I only got this part. What do you think I should do? What do you like? Ask for advice. So don't be intimidated by anyone, because everyone asks for help. Definitely. Other than that, have fun. Like, literally, that's why I said I had so much fun there. I met awesome. Now, I met a long-time friend there, or whatever. So she was there. I got there early because my flight got me there early. So I'm just like sitting around. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm the only black girl here, blah, 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 blah. But hey, that wasn't like something new to me because I went to an all-white high school. I do go to an HBC now, but it was not like I wasn't in a culture shock situation. Like, oh my gosh, I'm the only black person here. I'm so uncomfortable. No, I wasn't like that. I didn't really care. But when I saw a black girl come in, did I try to befriend her? Of course. So I saw her and I went up because I was a little nervous. I don't want her to think I was weird or something. So I went up to her and I was like, hey, like, do you have a map? Blah, blah, blah. We just connected just like that. And we're like, okay, let's just do this stuff together. Let's find our way around, blah, blah, blah. And automatically, like, she already found a teammate. So that's when I joined her team. And then we found the rest of our team at the finding team gathering. So that was very, very awesome. She's awesome. That's one thing I would have to say. Friendships. Like, you do create great friendships. You're with somebody for 3 days straight. Like, sleeping, waking up. It's kind of like, you know, those Netflix shows or reality TV shows and stuff like that. Those, like, I'm thinking of like Love is Blind, when you're just like sleeping, waking up, and everyone's like, how do you connect with someone so quickly? That's exactly how it is, because you're spending so much time with them, doing everything with them, so you build that relationship. So I'll say definitely go in there with the networking, try to create friends, try to create memories. Like, it was such a great experience. I would definitely say that. So don't be afraid to, you know, talk to other people. Hey, what school do you go to? What do you do? Let's connect on LinkedIn. What's your Instagram? Let's connect. Like, if you feel like you guys are vibing, you know. What else? I would definitely say be yourself. Don't be anyone but yourself. Just have fun. Literally have fun. It's a great time. You get to eat some good food. You get to go to these awesome workshops. Like, I feel like even though PennApps is the first college hackathon in America, that's probably why I would say I had a great experience. Like, I can't talk for all hackathons, but like, that's why it was such a great experience for me. So just when you're applying, don't be nervous. Try. Like, I had no experience like at all. So when I put in my application, it was like, what did you develop? Blah, 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 blah. Like, I literally had nothing. It was all based off of like my essay questions and stuff like that I responded to. So do not apply to something. Don't be afraid or intimidated to apply to things because you feel like you're not qualified. You're going to be qualified. I am new to computer science. Like, I had no coding experience. Like, I didn't have any projects that I could that I have finished or anything like that, except for in class, like class projects. But I never done a big project like that except for when I got to PennApps. So just enjoy yourself and have a great time. And I guess a quick side note, if I had to say something I disliked about it, was just the fact that I didn't get a refund. I spent over $300 to go to this hackathon with all, like, including travel and all of that. So I was expecting to get a refund. And supposedly they said I clicked no, that I didn't want a refund, even though I filled out all the paperwork to get a refund. So that was very frustrating. But other than that, it was great. So I can't complain other than the fact that I didn't get a refund. So that's the only thing I'm like a little hesitant if I do go back to that, because that's a lot of money. Like, I would not spend $300 again just for fun. I would never do that. So that's the only thing that was a little not the best experience with dealing with PennApps, I would say.